Hey guys, this is the Ti5 from Thrunite. I have been carrying this with me for about 3.5 weeks. It is a AAA battery powered flashlight with a maximum output of about 100 lumens. I wasn't too sure if I was gonna like this one before I got it. And the main reason for that is the Ti3. This is still my favorite keychain flashlight, and I think this is the perfect EDC flashlight. It's small, it's a very nice design, very decent, a nice black. It goes well with everything and doesn't weigh you down. I used to carry this loosely in my pocket, and the only problem I had was forgetting it was there. I've tried others. I've tried the Ti, which is much brighter. However, I came back to this one. I tried the Olight, and came back to this one. A viewer suggested the Ultratech K18, and I have tried that one. It's pretty cool, but once again, I came back to the Ti3, and mainly because of the option it gives you. Now, the other ones also gave you the option, but I prefer the design of this one and the color, the black. I think it's just very, like I said, a very decent design. It doesn't jump out at you. But the main reason was the fact that you can reverse the clip and turn this into a head torch very easily. If you just have a hat or a baseball cap, this will free your hands and you can do whatever you want to do. And at 120 lumens, it's enough for most jobs. Now this one is only 100 lumens, but that too, for indoor activities, I think will be enough for whatever you need to do. And speaking of the 100 lumens, I'd like to also mention the modes. Now, I do not know how some people feel about this Firefly mode. Some people say they don't need it, they don't like it. For me, this is a very important mode. This is one that I didn't pay much attention to in the beginning. However, as time went by and I saw how much I used it, I really started to like it, especially for such a small flashlight, because you can take this with you whenever you stay somewhere overnight as a guest, or you go into a hotel and you don't want to turn on the light to wake everybody else. You can find your way around a room using just this moonlight mode or firefly mode. Also, what I liked about the flashlight was the fact that selecting the mode was done very easily. You don't have to depress the button all the way. You can just touch it lightly, it'll go first, second, third. And then, when you found the mode you want it to stay in, you just click it all the way and it'll stay in that mode. In this regard, it is a bit better than the Ti3. However, I never had a problem working with the Ti3 with just one hand. Some people say, oh, I don't really like it because I can't operate it with one hand. I never had that problem, but I find this much more pleasant, much faster. And with this one also you have a hidden strobe mode that I never actually used, but I do see it making sense if you're trying to signal somebody. I had some thoughts about the pocket clip, and those didn't turn out to be true, which was very good, because this is too big for a keychain flashlight. You will have to carry it clipped to your pocket or within a kit. Now, if you choose to carry it clipped to your pocket, I think that's a good idea, because it never wanted to jump out of my pocket, and I appreciated that. Plus, it's very easy to clip this to your pocket without even looking. So, kudos for them for this good design. Now, the only thing I wish they would have done better would be to make this pocket clip reversible, so you could also turn this into a head torch. In my opinion, this is really a cool feature that is missing here. I will not EDC this flashlight because I have my Ti3. I really like it, and this one will probably go into my emergency bushcraft kit or together with one of my multi-tools, because I always have a ferrite or a magnesium bar with my multi-tools, and I think adding a flashlight wouldn't be a very bad idea. But for EDC, in my case, doesn't really make sense since I have this one. I have tried to reverse the pocket clip, put it here, but then this gap is too big and it just doesn't turn on. However, I would like to see it. I think this is a good option for people who have always complained about the twist head flashlights. This is very easy to operate, very fast to operate, and well, it can take a few dives and nothing will happen to it. I hope you liked this little presentation. If you have any questions about the Ti5, just ask me in the comment section and I'll try to get to them as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and as always, I wish you all a great day.